It's almost fall and I need to do a refresh. I am going upstairs to shop my home, starting in the attic. Because after that backyard, I am brokety broke. Say it with me. It's loyal. Okay, here we go. A little dark in here. Oh, all right. Why am I here? Here we go. Shop my home. Anybody else got an attic like this? Why am I here? Oh, overwhelmed. Here we go. What does this say? What does this say? Oh, that's Merry Christmas. Wait. What does this say? Merry Christmas. Are these curtains? I thought I donated these. Wait, there's something here. It's still in a wrapper. What does it say? Oh, it's so huge. It says hello. Hello, Autumn. Hi, welcome back to Just Imagine with Casey. I'm Casey, and if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about using your imagination and your personal touch to create a space that makes you smile. I'm hoping that I can inspire you to rework what you already own, mix in a few budget-friendly finds, and maybe a luxe piece here and there. In today's video, I am going to be doing a refresh of my dining room for the fall season. I mean, it's almost here, and I'm excited because I love fall. It is definitely my favorite season, and I know it is because of those earthy tones, those terracottas, those browns with the cognac, the olive green, the burgundies. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Because I'm loving those earthy tones so much, there's no hard fast rule that you can't take those earthy tones into, spring and summer, because that's what I've done. I've started transitioning those babies right into the other season. And I really like it. It makes me smile. So in today's video, I'm going to show you what I have been doing with my dining room over the years, and I must admit, I've done a few changes. I am going to show you how I have reworked a lot of the things that I've owned over the years, added in a few budget-friendly finds, as well as maybe one or two luxe pieces. Maybe not. I think that this video is going to be all about some really budget-friendly finds. So, without further ado now, let's get right into it. Guys, I really want to stress this. Always shop your home first. Go dig through the things you stashed away in closets, the attic, the basement, even the shed or storage unit if you have one. Then walk through your rooms and move things around. You will be surprised how a piece looks completely fresh and different when you place it in a new spot. Now, I know a lot of you love when I share what I bought for my home. And for those interested, I'll always do my best to link everything I can down in the description box. But remember, you don't have to buy a thing to make your home feel fresh and beautiful to you. I shared with you before that I designed my small ranch. My dining room shares space with a hallway. I started with an armoire there, but it felt too bulky. Now my dining room wall began in a bold teal. I love rich colors, but with this open floor plan, I needed flow. So I went with a dark gray and light gray color, crisp white trim color, and using teal accents. It was bold but beautifully connected, and I loved how it turned out. When I first moved in, I thrifted this black oval table, scratches and all, and these rose gold chairs from Home Goods. They were blingy with rhinestone buttons, and I'm really not a blingy girl, but you know what? It worked beautifully in my home, and that made it perfect for me. Ugh. And I found this striking oversized wall mirror, 46 by 82 inches, etched beveled glass, black wood frame, the silver rope trim, and I grabbed it at the dump. Not the actual dump, but a regional furniture outlet with amazing designer pieces at huge discounts. If you ever see one near you, it's worth peeping in. Now, I've always loved setting my table for celebrations, 1, 2, 3, holidays, and entertaining. It's just fun to do. But when my bold teal accent wall started to fade, I thought maybe it's time to try something completely different. So I decided to paint my accent wall, and believe it or not, a plain white. I learned later that there are about a zillion shades of white, but I finally chose Sherwin-Williams Greek Villa. Now for me that was huge. I'm a deep, rich color lover through and through. Watching that teal disappear was tough, but I told myself it's only paint. If I didn't love it, I could always change it back. But then when I saw the finished wall, I was stunned. I loved it. The whole room instantly felt larger, brighter, and so much more open. And then I went crazy styling the room. I bought 4 new chairs from Wayfair. Nice, but their frames were too small for my new chunky size table. That's rectangular with modern clean lines and a shelf I can style. Later, I was able to snag 2 chairs from At Home that I like for my head chairs, and I was extremely happy to have found 4 barrel back upholstered chairs at Home Goods to replace the Wayfair chairs. Oops, almost forgot, I changed the chandelier. Remember, I'm not a bling bling girl. I really like the first one, but this one, it's so simple and linear and elegant, but super chic. And it's just perfect for the long table. And the painting, it's definitely a DIY abstract, black and white, because honestly, I have 0 painting skills. All I can do is just splash some acrylic paint on the canvas, so yeah, don't judge me. When I took the mirror down to paint, I realized I'd always hung it horizontally. Now I imagined it hung vertically with pictures around it. Hanging it upright really draws the eye to the high ceilings, brings in more light, and even reflects the arch entrances, my office cabinet, and a bit of the dining room's tray ceiling. Then I found these gold medallion shadow box pictures at Ross, no less. It turned into a bit of a hunt, driving from city to city to track down enough of them, because I wanted 6 for a symmetrical look. Getting them measured and lined up was definitely a challenge, but I'm so happy with how it all turned out. I took down my beautiful dark gray taffeta curtains that I bought many years ago at Bed Bath & Beyond because after getting the room painted, they felt too heavy and formal against the fresh paint and kind of just broke up the airy flow I was going for. I do hope to add some custom window curtains from 2 pages down the road. I purchased this jute rug from HomeSense. It's part of the Calvin Klein Monsoon collection, and I love the subtle stripes in beige, browns, and grays. I chose it for the natural texture and understated design. It really grounds the space with a modern, relaxed feel that I love in my home. In this corner is my faux black olive tree that I got on Amazon. I love that airy look of it and how natural the branches look. Just enough greenery without it, being too heavy looking in the corner. For a while I had it in a pot with a stand to give it that extra height. But for my fall refresh, I decided to switch things up. I'm repotting it in this rustic Pottery bond planter I picked up over a year ago, and I love how it gives the tree a more elevated seasonal look. I also decided to move my head chairs to my office and put in two of the Our House's Jagger chairs. They're dupes. I wanted them as my head chairs. I just love their stylish design of the frame, with that metal and wood, very sleek and modern. I also like my head chairs to kind of stand out from the side ones. I'm not too much into matchy-matchy. Wow. This centerpiece I bought a couple of years ago. It's called a white storage basket from CB2. I mean, it has this fierce tidal wave design on the front of it, but going around the entire thing. Such a statement piece. It brings that earthy, natural feel to the space. I believe it's actually a floor basket, but I love styling it as a vase on my table. Hey, think outside of the box. Now, when I came across these gorgeous stems online back in late spring, I was ecstatic. I couldn't wait to order them. The minute they came and I opened that box, I knew that these stems were going to be my spring, summer, and fall stems. They are so striking. And I love the way they kind of drape and almost flop, but so gracefully in the vase. They have this beautiful, deep purplish and green colors. They're called the faux dusty plum stems, and they really bring drama now. They were definitely the star for my spring and summer, and I'm excited about them having a third act for my fall. But let me tell you, I was not prepared on how to get my styrofoam in this huge floor planter with these stems. Now, I've used other stems in this pot. However, they didn't have the heavy weight of the flower like these do. So I thought I had a strategy, which was basically piling a whole bunch of styrofoam into the vase. That was an epic fail. So I realized, okay, I need for them somehow to be centered in something. So I went and found the vase. And I put the vase inside of my planter, and I just secured that with the styrofoam. And then I was able to put all the stems inside of a smaller neck of a vase. This centerpiece has definitely been the table star all summer long, but for fall, I wanted to give it a few co-stars. I started with an old riser that I gave a quick DIY refresh. Just a coat of matte black paint to create a grounded base that gives a pumpkin I'm imagining on it more presence. Think of it as stage crew. It's not the star of the show, but without it, the whole scene wouldn't come together. Then while thrifting in the clearance section at West Ham, yes, I said thrifting, I spotted this set of napkins and thought, yep, you're coming home with me. Their muted soft tones have that effortless organic vibe that complements my stems perfectly. And the best part, everything was 50% off the clearance price. Off the clearance price. Designer look, but my bargain budget. Now for the pumpkins. I bought 3 small ones. This one is from Home Goods, and the mercury glass gives that soft shimmer and warm fall glow. The other 2 are from Hobby Lobby, and I love how their texture layers in a little extra interest. And yes, I already have plenty of pumpkins, but let's just say the audition process was brutal. Not a single one of my old pumpkins made the cut to share the stage with these star stems. These little finds may have been inexpensive, but they truly elevated the whole centerpiece. While I was still thrifting my way through the clearance section at West Ham, I uncovered another little treasure. 4 deep green salad plates tucked on a back shelf. Total clearance steal. The rich saturated green just screams fall and gives me that bold contrast I love easing into my styling for a layered, collected look. I stacked all 4 together to create a little pedestal and topped them with one of my Hobby Lobby pumpkins. Instant height, texture, and a touch of seasonal warmth. To balance the other side of my star centerpiece, I knew candlesticks would be a perfect complement. For a little lift, I stacked 3 vintage-style books, 2 affordable home good finds with a little age patina, and 1 extra special antique math book that belonged to my great-grandparents. For the candlesticks, I treated myself to 1 splurge, a striking antler candle holder from Pottery. Its sculptural shape adds another layer of interest to the tablescape, while flameless reeded candles from Hearth and Hand bring a soft glow. Made of real wax with a beautifully textured finish, they look incredibly realistic. To finish the look, I draped a strand of wooden beaded garland around the base, adding an earthy warmth and subtle layer of texture. I'm styling 2 of my bamboo candle holders on the lower shelf of the dining table. I've had these for a while, but I still love their rounded, open weave form and simple bamboo handle. The natural material and airy shape feel easily organic and crafted. With a pillar candle tucked inside, it casts the most beautiful warm glow at night, turning the table's unique lower shelf into a subtle, inviting feature. And finally, for now, I was done. That's it for today's video. I love refreshing this dining room with a few fall touches. I hope it inspired you. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next fall refresh. And and I love hearing from you. So let me know in the comments what your favorite part was. I truly appreciate you spending time with me. Until next time, keep imagining. Bye for now.